So welcome back to Cry of Fear. Now, I know you may be thinking, X, why don't you have your phone already out? And I'm like, damn it. That's true. And it's just in reach. Okay. There we go. So you may be thinking, X, why are you now recording Cry of Fear? I saw you had troubles with recording mouse and keyboard games with your laptop. Well, turns out my school went on strike again, but for good reasons. And guess we'll get to that in a minute. Back door again. And well, now we're back. So that's when it got dark. And sure did. Anyways, so welcome back to Cry of Fear, and well, it's been a while. As mentioned before, usually I kind of have issues recording games when it's like mouse and keyboard, because I don't have a table to record that in my uncle's bedroom. In fact, there's no table there at all. So where are we going? Well, I do believe it's kind of like a lobby. Oh, it's right here. Alright. However, I do believe I can drop the my things back there, and it's probably right. Oh, it's probably this thing disappeared. Anyways, so usually my recordings of Cry of Fear end up kind of quiet. I mean, and it's because I just kind of stop when my brother arrives, and you know, I cannot record with an audience. At any rate, but oh yeah, I was thinking, does this even have ammo? But it's not. Anyways, we use curve stomp this guy. Oh, that's a couple of bullets. Well. Anyways, I guess we are going to have that hang on until further notice. So yeah, we curve storm that guy, and well, don't you ever get the feeling that you want to curve storm someone? I mean, get the feeling of doing it, but you know, you don't do it because it's fucked up. It's kinda not a satisfying feeling. Or something like that. What do I know? I think... Hey, mate. I don't know if it's a window size or something, but I'm getting kinda lost. No, it should be somewhere around here then. Yep. Should be paying more attention. Anyways, it's morning out. On your way home, yeah, through the forest, you know, good old Swedish habit of getting lost to the forest and just finding your way home. Anyways, I find kinda interesting this part of the game, because it looks like everything is just, you know, at peace. In fact, I remember that when I was playing this, of course, a scary, spooky horror game, right? And I remember that, of course, I was scared of jump scare and the monsters and stuff like that. So I remember that when reaching this area, I just figured out, you know, I stopped being scared of it. I remember that I stopped being afraid of monsters when this part of the game came out. Well, when I got to this part of the game, should I say. Is it Silent Hill 2? Silent Hill 2? Anyways, I was like, yeah, whatever. I guess everything is just spooky sounds, or I actually get scared, but if it happens, it happens. And I stopped being afraid of the monsters. And I guess at this point, also in the story, Simon also got used to his own visions, to his own fears. So yeah, I find kinda odd how both things synced up. How much left is of this game? I will say an hour, but don't count me on that. Speaking of time, I haven't set up my timer. Well, I have like an hour and a half. In theory, I could have more, but you know, you never know. You gotta count for everything. Well, that was that. I wonder if my, my computer is actually using the graphics processor for this game. I mean, I have it on window mode just to have everything else supervised. Well, I have noticing that my laptop has a habit of, if it's full screen, I'm going to use the computer processor. If it's not full screen, I'm not going to use it. Which one has more bullets? This one? Or, damn it. Or this one. I count 3, I count 2. Damn it. Because I want to drop one and, revolver rounds. I don't know, man. Jesus. I don't remember what I usually pick. I'm going to consider that this one has more bullets just by its own drop. Get this stupid nice stick. Whack some people in the face. What did I... Oh yeah, I remember. Because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to re-record that or whatever. But, well, here we are. Alright, what could possibly go wrong? Shit. Will I run? Oh yeah. Jesus Christ, the freaking recoil of this thing. God damn it. And I switch to the pistol. Well, I'm glad that... Damn it. Well, that wasn't a good experience. Actually, I have better luck with that. Let's see if we can get ourselves a good old-fashioned syringe over the ground. That's something I'll just extra. Well, I think we're going to be like this for a while. Well, there's a syringe. So we can drop this for a second. Don't do drugs, kid. You're not cool if you do it. I mean, it's always good to have melee weapon, right? Alright. 8th round, so this is probably for the other pistol, right? Let's be careful with how we just shoot things, alright? It can be just shooting nilly-willy. This game just doesn't work like that. Nor it has a reason to do so. Alright. So could I? Well, I can see Jackson, just my hands, but I'm going to have faith. I do believe, I mean, if there's water on the bottom, I could have just dropped down, but let's be smart about this. Let's see bad guy over there and nothing over here. Alright. So I guess I was going to talk about my school and strike, and usually this is common on the state university that I'm going to right now. But the thing is, some other times they just go on strike because some of the personnel wants more money on their paycheck and just say, well, whatever, However, this time around it's like, it just makes sense. Why? Because apparently, I mean, previous to last government, the government of Guillermo Padres, the guy's an asshole. Surprise, surprise, right? However, what kind of asshole he was? Well, he stole the money of everyone's pension or retirement fund. Yeah, he stole the retirement fund money of Istezon, I think is the institution. And well, he's like, well, he stole the money. We're going to send him to prison. Alright, but where's the money? Nobody knows. Quote unquote. Also, there's swimming in this game. Only in this part, kinda. Where's the rocks again? Oh yeah, it's not that you can see it. I mean, I don't know if we get to keep the flashlight, or I don't even remember which direction I was going, but... Alright, it's looking like somewhere. Let's recover health like Super Mario 64. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, the next government after that one, which was a woman named Claudia Pavlovich, it's like, okay, Claudia, what are you going to do with the money situation? She did nothing. And she was also a crook. Now, I don't know how good or bad governor she was, but she was a crook too. And I remember that when our current president, Andres Manuel, what he did is like, well, I'm going to visit each state and, well, check on everyone. However, people thought that he rallied up a mob, an angry mob, a paid angry mob. And it's like, oh, they just hate Claudia Pavlovich because she's a woman, and it's just Andres Manuel being bad. Let me tell you that you don't need to pay anyone to sandbag Claudia Pavlovich. You just don't. She cannot fucked up, per se. I think I'm going backwards, to be paying more attention on which direction I'm going. Anyways, but yeah, it's like, you don't need to pay an angry mob to mob on Claudia. Nobody likes her. Oh, and what you might say, why? Well, a lot of reasons, but the reason one I remember is that she wanted to pass a law in the middle of the night saying that even if there's a new government taking place, she will still have power. And it's like, whoa. You're like, wait, that's illegal. So yeah, I mean, if there's a reason people have a bias against Claudia Pavlovich, it's for a reason. Anyways, now present day. It's like, well, now we have this new government, this, let's say, left kind of government, and it's like, okay, Morena, that's the what do you call it, the political party. We have the situation with the money. Well, what are you going to do about it? And that's exactly where we are right now. Again, I voted for Morena in a hope that they are different, and let me tell you, I don't expect them to be that different. I just expect them to be different enough so we can start getting our act together as a people, as a country. Oh shit. How many rounds do I have with this? You know what, I'm dropping the handgun. Drop. I know it's kinda loud, but just stay with me for a minute. You know, instead of showing you what happens, I should have just run away. Oh wait, I can just walk. Oh, he's going to get me, he's going to get me. Okay, no. He didn't, fuck you. I was thinking, shit, he's going to get me, he's going to get me. I think on my nightmare run, I didn't save here, and I got killed a couple times. And it's like, ugh, all the way back. And all the way back was in the freaking after beating the lock, right? I think, because it's like, I'm not doing that again in nightmare difficulty. No, senor. Anyways, so yeah, so Guillermo Padres stole the freaking the retirement fund of everyone. Teachers cannot retire even if they want to. So it's like, well, but here's the other thing. Apparently, from what I heard, it's private institutions that who elect the administration for the university. And it's like, alright, well, whatever, right? But I think I'm going the same direction, but I'm just still going to go because it's a three-way kind of canal. One from where you came from, one where you find the chainsaw dude, and one where's the exit. But you need whatever doorknob I picked up. Anyways, so it's like, well, the administration wasn't being careful with the money or something, and it was said that they were also in cahoots. Not the freaking game app. I think I fucked up. I think I fucked up. Come on, you idiot! Come on, you idiot! Don't die on me now. Okay. Well, so yeah, the university administration wasn't careful with that either. So, well, apparently they also had part in this fiasco. Anyways. I'm going this way then. So yeah, apparently fiasco, and what are you going to do about it? And well, nothing got done about it. So the teachers are like, well, guess we're going on strike now. And on strike they went. Is it the place? Look at this. Yep. So well, the teachers are on strike, and you know the common perception is like, it's easy go on strike. I mean, they just go and do it. But from what our teachers have been telling us, it's not easy because, like, here's the thing: when you're on strike, of course they are not paying you. This institution is not paying you because it's closed. So during all the time they are on strike, they don't get paid. So, I'm in Kerrville now, my hometown. I hope everyone's okay here. So what I'm getting at is that they just running on their own money, and sometimes they strike. Sometimes they last a week. Sometimes they last like they last 4 months. Sometimes 1, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, and we'll lose the semester if that happens. I think I can just have this equipped. Everything looks so normal now. Normal plus bullets. Ah, damn it. Ah, fuck! God damn it. I was thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to use my handgun. Which handgun? Damn it. Tend to like Hola Miami. I don't know why this movement reminded me a little of that. Glad he wasn't shooting. Sure of this. I mean, the rest of the areas is just bright, except one area. One room, should I say. You know, this doesn't look nice. I'm just going to say that this doesn't look right. I'm not really a fan of iron sights because in this game I can not really see anything. Alright, let's see if we can find a syringe or something. Yeah, let's just shoot a couple of... I'm going to say nothing. Oh, it's a sledgehammer. Well, if I have to do something, it will be this. Oh boy, I was going to say I'm legally obliged to say that I'm joking and that games do not define reality. Well, but anyone with 2 brain cells can tell the difference between real life and reality. What an odd location for, you know, going to the next area. Whatever. It's kinda dark, but for some reason there's like a fading kind of effect. And I'm going to say it's because, you know, kind of to give it realism, but there's one thing here, and I fear it's going to shank me. Hoo boy. Just find me as a ridge, Sonny. It will be just fine, dog. Is that? It's a range. Wait, just no, you don't drop that. Drop this one. I need my drugs, kids. I need my drugs. Not the rockets. I'm legally advised to say don't do them. Because now we can pick this up again. I mean, I don't think we're going to get too much out of these weapons, but you know, doesn't this look like a really peaceful villa? Whoa, what the fuck? You know, I'll let you know that I know some things spawn when you get them, but I still get got. I got gotten, damn it. Fuck. Michael Myers, I thought you were the one who was going to visit me. Fuck me, right? It's good, noob. Jesus Christ, I know you're not soldier, but could you reload a little bit faster? Yeah, no, sure. Nah, whatever, just went to reload. There were a couple of bullets in that clip, but and I guess fuck them though. Then I could like a couple like this. Because I mean, if they drop their handgun, then you know, maybe I can get more. Then I kill 3. Whatever. Whatever, why so laggy? And I say this because, you know, shouldn't be. My freaking old bio laptop could run it. I don't see why this wouldn't. But again, like I mentioned before, it's probably that of I'm not using the graphic processor, I'm just using the Intel one, which is still good, but you know, I mean, it's good to get the job done, but I mean, come on, dude. So what's the solution for that problem? Usually you just go to the NVIDIA control panel and just assign an application to always and forcefully use the video card. It's like add an application, Cryofear per se. I think it's Half-Life Launcher. Should this use always the graphics processor unit, the GPU or whatever? Yeah, and well, it will always use it.
Finally home. I hope Mom's okay.
I will say there's nothing better than, well, just in context, when you're depressed and you're in school, you just want to get home and just want to be in a place where, troubles kinda fade away. On my case, it was half on half because the cause of my depression was my mother. What to say? I'll say. Before I enter, let me say a little about that. It's because I wasn't doing good. I wasn't doing great in freaking high school. I was doing bad. I was doing bad, and my mother, well, she was kind of like really. I'm just going to say she didn't know any better. And she would constantly scold me about it, of my grades and stuff like that. But I was too depressed to even care about it. So it was like I was doing bad at school. I go to school. I feel bad about it.
Mom?
Then I just go home to get reprimanded.
Where are you? Mom? Mom?
That kind of scenario disappeared after after I got to work, after I started working on the publishing company. I mean, I didn't do bad in graphic design college, but I was doing bad in French, and it was just repeating that scenario over and over again. Well, that's long past now. We'll change after that. My mom changed. I changed. Both for the better. And anyways, enough about me. The story is just piecing itself together. So we are wheelchairs, Simon, and well, we are in a wheelchair. Well, I mean, I will say that I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I should say it because we have yet to finish the game, and since we're kind of just minutes away from finishing it. So maybe I should just, pay attention to the game until we're done. So of course our shadowy friend disappeared into thin air. I like this abstract kind of places. Oh. Damn it, I was thinking, I guess I'm reloading, then I'm like, reloading kinda slow. And I just figure out, I wasn't reloading at all, damn it. So I don't know if this one will be the one. Seeing that I didn't, For what that was, that didn't do a lot of damage. Although I reload if I'm moving the wheelchair and holding the gun, don't ask me, man. Ah! Oh, come on, I actually killed you, dog. Fuck. Yeah, I said this wasn't gonna be the one. And this one wasn't. Here's the thing, I don't know if the reason is because I don't know if I should be saying, like, what's happening at the moment. Whoa! Okay. I thought I fell through the floor. We didn't, so that's good. I was going to say, Simon, get through the door, and I'm like, yeah, it's not easy. Well, I was going to say that losing limbs or something like that, it's really hard, man. I cannot even imagine what it feels like. I mean, of course, I'm not saying it's the end of the world, but boy, it's not an easy kind of transition. I mean, whatever reason, accidents, or you're a soldier and, you know, you lost a limb out there, it probably feels the worst. But sometimes it's just the outcome of life. And I know I'm in no place to say those kind of things, but I remember this guy, and he's extremely famous. In fact, he do kind of life coaching kind of thing. I think you know which guy I'm going to talk about. I forgot the name of this guy, but this guy has no limbs whatsoever. He doesn't have arms nor legs, but he's a pretty happy and cheery kind of guy. Well, anyways, this guy, he's actually pretty successful, and I don't know if he is so successful because of, you know, life coaching or before that, but the guy, a true trooper. God damn it. It's just going to be a couple of minutes, says me. Turns out, a couple of minutes you don't suck. Ah, my brother made a fucking mess on my fucking table, dog. Why do I say that? Because, I mean, I have this table, which I had it, you know, without anything on it. Then my brother got his Alienware laptop, whatever. And he's like, well, where do I put it? And I'm like, well, I guess you can put it on my table. Meanwhile, whoa. However, that meanwhile, did I say spot here or something? Nope. Anyways, that meanwhile turned into a forever, and he forever has his laptop on my desk. That's not an issue, but you know, sometimes I just wanna sit down with my laptop and work. I don't know, I guess it's kind of like a mentality thing, but I work better if I'm sitting down. Like writing, I need to sit down. Working on something, I need to be sitting down. Watching 3D tutorials, I need to be sitting down. And you might be saying, then what's your other position? Otherwise, I'm just laying on the bed using the computer. Now, you might be thinking, well, that's kind of a problem for the ventilation, isn't it? And you're right. But I have this table, this how do I say, improvised table where I put my laptop on top in order to avoid different ventilation to bite it. I think most of that shot didn't hit. And over there I can fancy myself a reload, seeing that I usually run out of bullets when the shotgun comes. Oh yeah, anyways, well, I'm just going to get shot one more time, you know. Yeah, it's an improvised kind of thing, but it prevents the freaking laptop from overheating, heating, and yeah, that my brother uses the desk cam. Boy, he makes a mess. He uses his pistachios or anything that can make a mess and leaves it there. Finally, he's fuck you.
I stopped myself from doing it, from committing suicide. But it didn't only leave me alive, it also left 2 police officers dead. I killed them. shot them both. This was not supposed to happen. Doctors testified that I was having a psychosis, which means that my punishment won't be too hard for me to bear. I have to spend the rest of my life in a mental hospital, where nurses and doctors are taking care of me. They let me finish my book, and it has helped me a lot. I wrote a happy ending, just for myself. I feel better now. I am more at peace with myself, even though I'm still stuck in this wheelchair. But I accept that now. I can never forgive myself for shooting those two officers, though. But I have so many supportive people around me now, so I think I will be okay. Dr. Purnell is mentoring me and is watching my progress. I am lucky to have him. Sophie visits me every once in a while. When the doctors let her, that is. They still think her visits are too destabilizing for me and that it hinders my progress. I keep on telling her how sorry I am for making her life miserable every time she's here. She just laughs a bit and tells me to stop being so silly. But I can see the damage I've done to her in her eyes every time she looks at me. She found a new friend, one who is there for her and treats her right.
A new friend, huh?
I'm happy for her. Though I'll miss the good moments we've had, knowing that they'll never come back. I think this is a good time to close this book. It has changed my life forever. The end.
Well, that's great. I fear this is, well, quote unquote, the best ending. So, since I'm in a limbo whenever I should do the other ones, I guess I might tell you. If you don't kill the creature that spawns after Sophie commits suicide, in the ending, Simon kills Sophie. If you don't trust Doctor Purnell with the gun at the end, Simon kills Doctor Purnell too. And there's usually a variation between those two. Either you kill Sophie and not the Doctor, or kill the Doctor and not Sophie, or you kill both. But those are the three endings, the three additional endings, which are not the good ones. And I guess the one where you kill both is just the baddest bad ending. So I was checking Steam and I have apparently played as of now currently 51 hours of this game, and for a game this, let's say, short, that's a lot. I didn't check what's the Sophie. Anyways. And yeah, and you might think, well, this is kind of grim, and I don't know if this is... but the game is still moving in the background. I will press escape, but I will ruin the whatever ending we're having. Anyways, so yeah, apparently there's a good ending, but you need to beat this game in multiplayer with the final add-on, Manhunt, I think it's called. For what I know, I haven't really seen it, but I think that the police that were taking the call that I don't know if the call was that someone is crazy at the apartment, someone was shooting or whatever, but like the police officers who arrive start fighting like these Simon's demons, and apparently they kinda destroy whatever course or thing, or let's say they destroy the bed, and Simon is happy with Sophie. Well, so well, I guess I'm going to leave this game as of now. I don't know what I'm going to do next with this game, I mean. I like this ending song, but sometimes the screeching gets too loud. Oh look, Spike West from Spike and Barley. Huh. I wonder if there's Barley somewhere around here. As far as I know, he should be, but you never know. Sonic dude. But maybe it's not this Sonic dude. Oh, whatever. Oh, PewDiePie. Back when I hated the guy. Right now, I'm okay with him. Because he's so Nazi, he's not. To be honest, I mean, I think, well, just the same. I think people are taking things too seriously right now. Now, granted, I mean, of course, some actual bad people hid between the jokes, but most did not. Also, our score, rank C, you know what, not so bad. I was expecting worse. Ending scene 4, which is the best one. Shots fired, 904. Shots hit, a bit more than half actually. Shots missed, 216. Or overall accuracies, 76. Syringe times 6, really 64. Oh, damn. Weapons found 17,000. Distant travel. Well, that's not a lot. 32 kilometers. Well, it is, but you know, for a game. Time taken, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Does it consider in between saves, or you know, just save after save? Killed by melee, 61, 150, normal. Alright. I don't know if it's click or enter, but MOD hoodie, the Hello Kitty suit, because we interact with the cat like 3 times at the end. The Fredo Monster suit, but it's not the David Letterhoff suit. Reagents, 6 Simon hoodie. Ah, developer commentary, cool. Ah, the secret. Should I mean? Damn it. Nightmare mode, which is a nightmare to play with. I think most of this is just, you know, how to get secrets. I don't know if I want to do that. As in, not rhetorically, like, I don't want to. Well, that was only 4 minutes. Well, counting whatever time I was. Well, so that's Cry of Fear. Now, I don't know if I'm going to. But I guess I kinda have to, but I guess I can speedrun this game tomorrow. Because as of now, I don't have time. Now, maybe I could have time, but I'll have to check on that. Well, I decide, I guess I'll cut it here. Thank you so much for watching. I guess I'll see you and see you everyone. Take care, and remember, people care about you, dog. Come on. I know that the problem with depression is that you think that nobody cares, or that you think you're not worth their attention, family, friends, whatever. But you're worth attention, man. Even if you're a jerk, you deserve proper attention. As in, of course, not like, oh, I demand attention, but if you're feeling down, you deserve the attention, dog. I mean, of course, I would recommend not antagonizing anyone, so you can make an easier case for yourself. Let's be real, too. I mean, you cannot be an asshole and play the victim. I mean, unless you're the kind of asshole who's just an asshole because, you know, depression. Bottom line is, if you need help, get help, dog. If you are thinking things that are not natural or not good for you, get some help, man. Talk with your family, talk with your friends. Talk to the suicide hotlines. Someone cares out there. Even if you think your family don't or your friends don't, someone out there cares, man. And life gets better. Boy, do I know. Anyways, see you.